We have all heard of the likes of Ronnie Coleman, Big Ramey, and Dorian Yates, mass giants who dominated the bodybuilding stage. But how about the freaks who are not as well known, the scale breakers who defy what is possible? Today, we will look at 5 huge freaks you didn't know existed. Number 5, Victor Richards.
Train instinctively. Let your body and its capability dictate the way you train.
Born in 1964 in Nigeria and eventually moving to America, Victor Richards has been known around the world for having one of the biggest bodybuilding physiques to have walked the stage during the 90s. He was born the 9th out of 10 children and started weight training at the early age of 15. At such a young age, he already weighed a solid 210 pounds and looked like a grown man. He enjoyed taking part in high school football, wrestling, and running track. When Richards got into bodybuilding, he became a massive freak on stage. It is said he would weigh up to 300 pounds during the off-season. Victor Richards competed in just 5 competitions during his career and earned 4 victories. It remains a mystery why he was never able to compete in the IFBB despite earning his pro card in Nigeria. This is why he has been dubbed the uncrowned Mr. Olympia. In 2021, rumors started circulating the internet that Richards had passed away. Luckily, these rumors turned out to be false and Richards is still alive and well. Number 4, Marcus Rule. Height, 5'10", competition weight, 285 pounds. Marcus Rule started training at 18 after receiving medical advice from a doctor regarding a knee injury he sustained while playing football. After just 5 years of training, he participated in his inaugural professional show and gained recognition as one of the most massive beasts in the sport's history. Rule competed in multiple Mr. Olympia competitions during his career, achieving a notable 5th place finish in 2004. What makes Rule look so freaky are his massive deltoid muscles, which look like boulders. Rule was so big that only King Ronnie Coleman could compete with him when it came to size on the bodybuilding stage. Rule is now in his 50s, and although has downsized since retiring, is still a massive man. Number 3, Nasser Elsonbody.
There's no shortcut here. The only way here to go the whole way. No distance.
Egyptian IFBB pro, Nasser Elsonbody. Born on October 15, 1965, Sonbody was a massive freak of nature. During the off-season, Sonbody's weight increased to 330 pounds, before reducing to 279 pounds for competitions. Nasser started his bodybuilding journey in 1983 and participated in his first competition in 1985. Sonbody made his debut appearance on the Mr. Olympia stage in 1994, placing 7th, and competed in approximately 53 IFBB pro shows throughout his career. He is recognized for sporting his distinctive round spectacles while training and posing. This look made him seem like the buffest nerd one would ever run into. Nasser was incredibly smart and fluent in several languages. This is believed to be the reason behind his nickname, the Professor. Sadly, Nasser passed away in 2013 due to kidney failure. Number 2, Gunter Schiller. Standing at a height of 6'1" and having a competition weight of 297 pounds, the German IFBB professional bodybuilder Gunter Schiller was a complete freak. Gunter was born on February 2, 1970. Gunter was a freighting sight during the peak of his career, being one of the biggest bodybuilders of any era. His spectacular physique would blow up to 330 pounds during the off-season. Hunter was known as the Gentle Giant among fans, competing professionally in bodybuilding from 1990 to 2006. His highest ranking in the Olympia was in 2005 when he came in 4th. However, many people believe the man was robbed of an Olympia victory. They say he is a true uncrowned champion. Gunter says that watching Arnold in Pumping Iron and Conan the Barbarian is what motivated him to get into bodybuilding. Here is an interesting fact. After leaving his bodybuilding career behind, Gunter made his way into the film industry. The Germans starred in the film Beer Fest. Number 1, Greg Kovach. At number 1, we have the biggest mass monster to ever walk the bodybuilding stage. Greg Kovach dominated the size and strength side of pro bodybuilding during the late 90s. With a weight of 420 pounds during the off-season, had more mass on his frame than any other bodybuilder in history. Greg was also 6'4", so he towered above mere mortals. Typically, you would see strongman competitors at this size and not bodybuilders. You might be wondering what some of Greg's measurements were. Well, you will be shocked. Greg's arms measured over 25 inches, his chest 70 inches, and his legs a colossal 35 inches. Greg's power was unmatched, just like his gargantuan size. With a 700-pound bench press for 2 reps, a 500-pound shoulder press, a 500-pound bent-over row, and a 2,025-pound leg press, Greg is still considered one of the strongest bodybuilders ever. Only King Ronnie Coleman could compete with such numbers. How about Greg's diet? It is rumored that Greg routinely consumed over 10,000 calories to maintain his size. Shockingly, he would drop his calories to around 5,000 whilst competing. To put things in perspective, 5,000 calories for most people would be considered a dirty bulk, but his body needed a lot of fuel to function. Unfortunately, Greg passed away in 2013 due to heart failure. That wraps up our video. Make sure to subscribe to see more amazing content like this.